How are you?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. He's very excited. Hey, bud.
My mom is coming. She's just doing something.
Okay, no rush. I don't mind hanging out with Ginger. So who picked his name?
Then you better not do that. You're not training them. Okay, you want to know?
I know. You smell all my doggies. Huh? That toy's for later. You're up to earning, buddy. That pocket's empty. He's like, buddy, it squeaks. I know that there's a squeaker.
Ginger.
And then free?
Free.
Okay, we're getting there. I know it's a lot. You'll get there, I promise.
So once he gets to me, I say free.
Yeah, as soon as you're engaging with him, whether it's with a food, toy, treat, or just petting and praise, free. Because free means we're done, good job, you did it.
Ginger.
Good.
Good boy.
Your little husky hoots. Place?
Place.
Good. And again, he's listening to the leash, not our word, but it's building that causality of every time I hear the word, this is what happens. So you can tell him good, and you can even give him some petting for that. I know he groaned a little. He was like, you guys keep taking me off this bed just to put me back on. It's not fair. I thought we were going to do fun stuff. You brought a friend over.
Free.
Good. So this becomes that thing that over time, like I mentioned, you know, the kids and you guys are eating dinner. He's on place in the same room, but out and away, so he can be part of the family without being on top of it. So when we hit the gold car, turn around, come back with him. There we go.
Nope.
It's just these little nudges,
Nope.
these little course corrections.
How do I do it?
And so turn around with him again. Awesome. And this is what we really want. Building that pattern recognition of you turn, he turns.
Okay.
Walking nice, politely, appropriately. We're not walking faster to accommodate him. He's walking slower to accommodate us. He's a different dog already.
Well, I never thought he could walk like this.
Nah, I knew he'd get there. He's a good boy. Good. Now free. One more. We're almost there. And you can actually see he was actually starting to bring his butt down a little bit right out of the gate. And it's all about that repetition, that pattern. So now you can tell him free. And then we can go towards the end of the driveway. We'll do one more sit. Good. So we'll have him sit. Awesome. We could do something simple like take one of the tug toys he likes and put it on a leash. So no, fix him. Good. And then it becomes a little bit more realistic. And pick the wrong squeaker. There we go. Ideally, put it in the squeaker that's on the back side, and then you can give it a little, and we can tempt and tease him a little bit. So you can start.
Place.
Good. Oh, buddy. All right, so remind him sit. We'll go out. You can do just a nice little bit of motion. It doesn't have to be out too long. Going back. Tell him good. Give him a little bit more petting and fussing.
Sit.
He's like, I like the pet parts. Look at that grin. Good. So now when we're practicing sits with him, we can start to do a lot more movement and start to ask him to sit longer and longer, so we can work our way up to.
Sit.
And then fix him. There we go.
Good.
We can work our way up to, 2-minute sits, 3-minute sits, but we can start small and start slow. 30 seconds is a big deal for him. A minute is a big deal for him, especially with us doing all of this movement. Because ultimately what we might want for him is, hey, sit at the door, but I've got to put on my raincoat, my hat, I need an umbrella, my mud boots, all that stuff. And when we come back inside, he should be able to hold that sit long enough for us to Put all that muddy stuff away so we're not tracking it everywhere just because we're trying to keep up with Ginger. Good. He's like, this is my new favorite thing. Let's do this one all day. And then you can tell him free.
Free.
Good. So just like with the sit, our goal is to use less and less leash every time. But if he continues doing this well, he'll be ready for the word, in which case, just like with sit, it's going to be down, followed by that leash guidance. And we can do exactly that. We can help him with a hand on our shoulder, just like we helped him with a hand on our butt, if he needs that extra guidance getting wiggled all the way onto the ground. But with a reward like this, I think he'll be laying down all the time pretty easily.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do one more. Then this time, let's see if we can just kind of kneel over a little bit instead of crouching all the way down. Good. It's like, I like this.
There you go.
And free.
Free.
Good. All right, so we'll do another one. And this time use a little bit more leash than hand on his shoulders.
Okay.
Good. Awesome. There we go. And you didn't even need to get all the way down by him either.
Yeah.
Good. And then you can give him some petting, some fussing, and then tell him free. So he's definitely ready for the word. So now you can say down, and then just pull very lightly downward on the leash.
Down.
Awesome.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Oh, what?
He was like, I wasn't done. You got to give me more pets. And then free. Now, with the kids out, running around, playing, probably not ready for a leash on the ground just yet, but that's something where we can work towards it, just like we used the food, the toys, and everything else as distractions when he was on place. We can start this exercise with your leash on hand while the kids are in the same room playing, just making a fuss while they're eating, and then we can slowly ramp up to, just like we did here, having the leash be on the ground still attached, because as fast as he is, and he is very fast, I'm sure we can get to that leash before he can get away from us. So we still have that ability to fix him every time he makes a mistake. Good. All right, when you're ready, you can go back to him, tell him F-R-E-E.
Free.
Okay. No, give him the toy. That's fine. He's pretty excited about it. So call. Awesome. He's like, there was no toy this time. So that's why we always want to make sure we guide him into that sit. Then we can love on him. So we don't have to tell him sit. This way it becomes an automatic behavior, and we can still reward him for coming. Good. Awesome. Big change, and it's just that little bit of communication that makes a big difference. So now try stopping and then bring him right into a sit. Good. Perfect. I remember day one when we couldn't even walk him outside at all.
Remember? Oh my God. Actually, you know, my sister has been taking him out this week, and she's so happy.
Oh yeah? She's using the right collar and everything?
He's behaving.
Awesome. That's good.
He hasn't been pulling. He has been peeing, pulling, doing everything, and not, you know, most of it hasn't been pulling. So
Awesome.
she's happy. She goes like, yes, I can take him now.
That way you can have more fun with him, because who doesn't like taking a walk with their dog?
So now my niece goes like, yes, now we can bring him to the park in the summer.
So we keep going, good. Good, and you just kind of give him a little boost along, perfect. All we're saying is like, yep, that's a dog, but that's not what we're doing right now. Good. starting to avoid her a little bit. Whoa. Cass, here. Oh. Down. Anytime he's doing good, whether he's offering to sit, whether he's laying down, giving him that loving. Here. You know, making you do all sorts of exercises, Cass. Like, really? She's gonna slow it down. This is too much. You're a trooper, lady. 9. Here. And you can see a little bit of concern, a little bit of curiosity.
Yeah.
But he stayed on place, and that's huge. Yep. So good. Plus, that's awesome. It's a good tool. So here we have the distraction being much closer, so more tempting, and because we're still, even though when we've been walking this whole time, we've been the same distance away, he's been following us around a bit. Now that we stopped moving, he's like, maybe I can say hi. I just really want to play. Yep. Nice about always having a big door, always also going to work on these kind of exercises, which I would also apply to people we meet on the block, because everyone that isn't going to be afraid of him going, oh, yep. So when you feel ready, you're just going to step straight out to the end of the leash. If he stays in the sit, tell him good, and then come back to now some hustle. If he leaves, you fix it. Because it's very easy for him to be very well behaved when you're next